All right. I'm back. All right. Now we're back on the table. Man, just to open up, I know y'all saw the last video we did where I opened up this diff. I got all the way in there and I saw a whole bunch of things that needed to be corrected. Um, I got everything now. So now it's time to put everything back together. So just to start out, I'm going to show you everything that I got. That way you guys can check it out. So I'm going to be almost rebuilding the diff with the same gears that's inside of the old diff. So I'm changing out the diff case. So starting out with the hot racing. That's the part number right there. Yep. That's the carrier case. This is the steel pinion, ring pinion, diff ring pinion. That's what it looks like. That's the part number. I'm also going to put it in a aluminum yoke, hot racing aluminum yoke. That's going to look real good. And I noticed that the diff out drives were bad on the old one. They're kind of cracked, so I wanted to get some new ones. So got that. And let's see what we got here. Here's the diff. So we about to get all of that up off of there. We about to um, put a newer hot racing diff on there. So hopefully I can take better care of it because this one here was just, it was grinding metal on metal. Something was going on. But back to it. We about to get back to it. And we're going to start opening this stuff up, man, and start breaking it apart. So never mind me. You know how I do. I just like to get going. Without further ado, hold up. Be right back. Oh, boy. Let's get this thing apart, man. I just had to go change up real quick. But we're gonna get these off of here. Oh, I think it's already taken apart. But that diff was leaking, man, like crazy. So let me see what I'm gonna have to keep because I may have to keep a couple of things, like some. I'm definitely gonna have to keep some bearings. So let me go ahead and get these off. Get these all cleaned up because they got diff oil all on. Oh, hot off the press. All right, and get this one too. It didn't come out the case. Ooh, I'm getting oily already. That diff grease is everywhere. All right. Ugh. I'm about to get real dirty now. Let's see here. We got these. We're going to clean those up before we put them back on the new one. We got the out dry. We got the, oh yeah. I'll clean those up too because we're replacing this. Although that's still good, I'm gonna hold on to it because I just don't throw stuff away if it's still good. So the diff case, that's definitely gonna go. And this is gonna go as well. So let me just pull it all apart here. Ooh, this stuff getting sticky. Got me some little paper towels over here so I can wipe my hand on. Y'all wondering what I'm wiping it on. This stuff's getting real greasy. But again, it was expected. I need to get one of those power tools. This is the second time I said that, so I think about the third time. If I say it 3 times, I know I'm gonna end up getting it. That's just how I work, man. Oh, my glove already got a hole in it. I knew I was gonna get messy this time. Last time I went bare hand, and I know y'all saw how much of a mess that was. So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that today. I don't feel like getting all messy like that. So, um, golly, I'm gonna wear my forearm's gonna be strong after this. Man, all this working, but it's worth it. I'm gonna get this thing off of here. I might have to tap it, but let me get these screws out. Last time I opened it up, I had to tap it on the ground just so it could come apart. Jesus, I thought I had this thing off. Uh-oh. My tools get all nasty when I deal with this thing. I have to wash my tools off. So yeah, it gets ugly real quick with this doggone diff. But hopefully I won't have to open it up again. I'm gonna put this million weight fluid in it, um, silicone differential fluid. So um, should be good. Get that thing off of there. Well, anyway, see, I just have to tap it. That breaks it loose. And I just tapped it on the concrete floor. That's all I did. That was it. So I didn't do anything spectacular or special. Whew. All right. All right. Let me get this. Remember, I use this just so I can hold that straight up and down. Oh boy. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess because I just filled that thing up. Anyway, we prepare for the mess, but we just don't want to lose anything in the process. So this ain't even bad. This thing was pretty good. It was just a diff case. So this whole setup here is decent. It's still good. So never know when you have to replace stuff. So I always hold on to the parts that I want to keep, especially if the rings and everything are good. Ooh, speaking of rings, I have to get this little. Gotta get that, and there's a little O-ring in here as well. I have to take that out. So luckily, I just went ahead and did that because I saw the parts that I needed. So, and I know I need these parts because I've done this before. So I always keep that ring and that washer. So I'm gonna put this over to the side because I know I'm gonna be cleaning it up just so I can hold on to it. Never know when you might need it. Anyway, put that to the side. We'll also put this to the side as well. And what I'm gonna do is once I open up the new one, I'll just throw the old one back in the new bag. That way I know exactly what it is and it's labeled. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. Trying to get everything out of this diff and keep what I need. This is an output drive. This is one of the output drives that I'm replacing. So um, these out drives, it just broke up or whatever. So I don't know if you can see that, but those teeth, you see where it broke out right there? Yeah. Yeah. So I wanted to replace that. So I do have the replacements for both of those out drives. Now I just got to get these gears out of here. Oh, it's a mess. Yep, it's all right. There's a bearing in here as well. Oh man, this thing's a mess. Okay, I'll do it this way. Just push everything up. Need that. Need that one. All of those are what I just pulled out of here. I pulled out some. Oh, there's the out drive. And what I did was pulled out the what are those called? They're called can't even think of the name right now. No, I'm on the spot. But they're called spacers. They're like spacers. But I don't know what they're called. That sounds crazy. But let me get these out of here, man. Boom. Get this one out of there, and then get this other pin out of there. So it's going to be a total of 4 pins that come out of here. So we got 2 long ones and 2 short ones. So um, we'll just put this to the side here kind of get all my parts together. I know it's going to be pins, so I know it's going to be two long ones, two short ones. Um, two, okay, there's the other one. Two of the spacers that fit on the top of the gears. That's it right there. I'm gonna have to clean this stuff up, guys, because I can't deal with this. But here's all the gears, man. All the gears are gonna go back in there. All of them are good, so no problem there. But what I need to do is clean this stuff up. What am I gonna clean it in? I know I have a cup around here or something, and I don't know if I have any acetone. So I don't know if I have anything to actually clean it with, unless I clean it with some brake fluid, which might not be a bad idea. Um, but if I put it in something, I might be able to. Yeah, that's disgusting. I can't get it in there. I just need something to put it in. Maybe just a lid or something. Um, you know what? I'm gonna just use this lid right here. I'm just gonna make it happen because this is ridiculous. And I'm gonna use some simple green. I'm gonna just keep it simple. Gonna keep it simple. Hopefully I can get all this. I can get all of this stuff off of here, but it should be fine. Yep. See, that stuff coming right off. Simple green doing the trick. Look at it coming through for the win. Okay. Yeah, they kind of got a little loose in there. We'll see. All right, let's see what I got here. Oh, that stuff everywhere. Ah, that didn't work. That's okay. Uh, I'll just get them cleaned off with a towel or something. It ain't gonna be ain't no big deal over here, man. If we can't get it done one way, we improvise and make it happen the other way. All right. Whoa. Oh, I'm dropping tools. Okay, so I might need like a toothbrush or something with this, just so I can get inside those gears and get that gunk out of there, because I want it nice and clean uh, when I put it back in. So if you can't see what I'm doing it off the table. I'm actually just, I had a toothbrush and I'm going in between those gears, just cleaning that stuff up. So, oh man, it's all stuck in there too. What did I just get myself into? Okay, anyway. Yeah. So, other than that, man, the mission is to get 100 miles an hour out of this thing with this old V3, setup. I'm almost there, but you know, you have to upgrade everything to do it, so it's not a problem. But you know, I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it because I'm doing it. So, what better way to learn than to watch somebody else do it? All right, two more of these gears to clean up, man, and once I get that cleaned up, I'm gonna open up these packages here, and I'll probably like, oh, dang, I got that junk all in here. Hmm. Mm. All right, one more, and we're moving on to the next thing, man, for real. Because mm, all right, okay. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and start opening up some of these packages. Man, I can't do that just yet. I gotta get all of my stuff. There's my other O-ring and the bearing. Let me put that to the side. Let's go and separate that. That way I can see what's what. All right. So now putting this thing together, I'm about to open up these out drives and try to keep it as clean as we can around here. All right. Boom. We have the yep. We have these two things right here, which are these what the gears sit on, and we got two, we got four, we got that, we got all of that, we all of this good stuff. So let's open this stuff up and let's get going. Out drive. Yoke is gonna be last. I need that right there. I need that, and I'm gonna need this. So we want to open up everything. It's gonna be my diff cup, hot racing, etched in, pretty nice. Yep, yep. Oh, let's see if I can get this stuff out of here. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah, everything look good. Everything look good. Got everything we need there. Comes with the little ring for the backside of the diff for the pinion, not for the pinion, but the steel drives right here. So that goes right there. Go ahead and put that in there. It goes there, and then we have. It actually came with the four screws to screw it down. This actually came with four as well, so I'm gonna just keep those. But it came with four, and then it came with the actual tops over them. Oh man, that's great. So I don't have to use all of that dirty stuff. So I just put all the new stuff back in. So open this up. All right, so we're gonna start putting everything back into the diff, right? So start by putting that there, and we're gonna start putting all of this stuff in here. The pins. Whoa, where you going? Where you going? Whoa, where you going? All right. So I think it came with two shorter pins. So the shorter pins are gonna go in the higher side, right? Those longer pins are dirty, and they fall all the way down there at the bottom there. They got two holes down there. Actually, that's wrong. So the shorter pins may be going into the shorter side, and the longer pins going into the longer side. Yeah. Watch. Let me see. I might still be wrong, but I think that's okay. We'll figure it out though. Boom. All right. So first, what we want to drop in there is we want to drop in our gasket. I'm gonna drop that gasket in the bottom there. Then we need that the washer on top of it. Then what we need is an out drive. So the out drive that goes on the bottom, is it gonna be the small one or is it gonna be the big? I think it's the big one. It's this one right here, the out drive with the big hole in it. Oh boy, where's my? I know it's around here somewhere. I am looking for the. There's there's a bearing. It's a small bearing. And what did I do with that bearing? If I didn't do anything with it, I know it's probably on the back of. It's not on the back of that one. Oh, there it is, right in my face. Oh, there it is. There's the bearing. Thought I lost it for a second, but come on now. You don't lose stuff like that. But there is a bearing that goes down in there now. So just know that there is a bearing. All right. Anyway, so we got that. We dropped that. We dropped that gear in there. Now we're about to start dropping gears in, right? So was I just saying that? That's why. Okay. So I had the wrong ones. So I had two of the long ones, and I needed a long one and a short one. So here's the short one. We're gonna go up top here. There we go. So the short ones go in the holes that are raised inside the diff. I don't know if you can see that, but if you can, if you can't, just know that the short ones go into the ones that are lifted, to the ones that are raised. All right. Then we got the long ones, which it came with a couple, and go down there in the other holes, and they all should be even. That lets you know when you got them in there right because they'll be even. See, they'll be even. So, all right, now we can start dropping the gear. So we want to drop the gears into the lowest so they can get down in there. See if I can make it happen. There we go. Sometimes you got to turn those gears just to get them to drop in, which that's normal. At least you know they're in there. There we go. Put that down in there. Then we put the gears on the top ones. Okay, let's see if that went all the way in the way it's supposed to. Something locked up, so there we go. Okay, so now that we got all the gears in, we want to set that aside here. Make sure everything is pressed down in there. Make sure all the gears are connecting, and they should be. And you see those two posts that are sticking up there with the gears drop down in the bottom? That's what those shims are for. So we're going to throw those on there. I'm making this way more complicated than what it needs to be. Man, just use your fingertips and put them shims on there. Oh boy, but my fingers are so sticky because of this doggone diff fluid. But that's what it's supposed to look like. All right. Set that to the side here. Um, Now we still have the bearing and we still have the other out drive. So that bearing is going to go on the backside of this out drive, okay? So it goes right there. That's where that goes, okay? So we're going to set that aside right now. We're going to get some of this million weight diff fluid. We're going to start putting some of this stuff in there. So we want to try to fill it up. And this stuff is super thick, so I got to reach in there with this tool and kind of work it out. Ooh. Yeah, that stuff is really, 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 really thick. And it's real slow moving, so it'll start to lower itself in there. I just want to get it up there, so. Uh-oh. All right. That's a lot of diff fluid, but it has to work its way on down in there. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's enough. It might be too much. I might have to scrape some out, but we should be fine. I'm going to just let that settle. And while that's settling, um, I got my Loctite here. That's for the screws to put it back up, put everything back together once that diff fluid goes down. We have this. This is gonna. Oh, let's go ahead and start putting this side together. So here's the other O-ring. Stick the O-ring in there. Uh-oh. Stick the O-ring back in, and follow that with the washer. That on top of there. And then what we do after that is we grab this thing right here and we slide it straight down. Boop. Just like that. So that's what that's going to look like. So I think that diff fluid is settling in pretty good. Let me turn it a little bit, see if I can help it out and get around those gears. Make sure I got enough in here. It's looking good though. Make sure everything is settled in. Looking good. Okay, so we got fluid in it. I didn't fill it all the way up to the rim, to the rim, or whatever you want to call it, but I got it up there pretty good. So, all right. Now here's the thing. Now you got to get all of these things lined up. So these four holes on the inside, those are for the prongs for the actual diff. These other four holes is going to be your screw holes. So you got to line this thing up to where it can it meshes right in. So let's see here. I can try to line it up this way. Okay, you'll know when it meshed because it's a feel. Uh oh, it just meshed. Yeah. So I don't know if you heard that, but it was like a little click, like it just went into the grooves, which is cool. I'll take that. So now we want to Loctite the bolts, put everything back together, and there we have it, my friends. We got that diff back together, put the new components in it, all hot racing. Um, I'm putting Loctite on my bolts that go in because I don't want any troubles. I don't plan on having to go inside this thing again, but if I have to, I can always refer back to my own video. After you do it once, you pretty much got it. Once you understand how these things work, and you'll have it. I mean, it's not a big deal. I enjoy working on it. This is like some time that I get to myself, so I enjoy it. Like, man, you must be real bored. Nah, man, I just like to hang out and do me. You know. Um, and I like doing this, man. You know, I always enjoyed it as a kid, you know, and I always wanted the big car, you know. So now I was able to buy my own big car. Whoa, about to stab myself with this thing, man. What? Yeah, my people about to take me out. Yeah, so we good here, right? I feel it turning. All right. Now, then it's time to put my what is it? My diff case, my yoke. Yeah, I almost forgot about the yoke. Now this right here I think is a real important piece because if you're meddling up, if you don't go all the way, then it's gonna find a weakness, and everybody knows that. But I think my weakness was this, and that's why my diffs all tore up. But this right here, oh, man, y'all hang tight. It tried to warn me earlier. It tried to let me know earlier that it was about to go out. I didn't believe it. That's all right, but all right. So now I need my bearings. Whew, these things got greasy, boy. That diff just had it disgusting in there. That's okay. Nope, those go around my. Remember the little ones that came off? Those go around here, and then the other ones go on the yoke. So these bearings that I'm cleaning up right now are yeah, they fit right here on this little thing here. So they go inside the yoke. What's next? What's next? What's next? What was I looking for? Oh, let me go ahead and put the bearings on the yoke. Yeah, put one there, and then we'll put this other one here. Boom. So we got that. That's ready to rock and roll. Now, putting this together, which side is which, right? How does this thing go in there? All right, we're gonna figure this thing out. I think the this side goes on the hot racing labeled side. I think. Let me see. We're gonna find out. I think that's it. So wherever the hot racing label is on the actual yoke, that's the side that the God, I can't even think of the name, but the actual diff case, the grooves, inside the grooves. Hang on. All right. So I'm about to put this part in as well. We're gonna see how this thing turns. I can already tell it's gonna be it's gonna be nice. I've been needing to do this, I think, and I just didn't know it. But we know now, right? I think that's it. I think that's it. Uh-oh. So there it is. Yep, that's it. Now let's just piece this thing together and boom, our diff is done. Golly, that looks good. Mm-hmm. Let's see what it looked like after this thing run. You know what I'm saying? It looked real good going in, but that the hot racing joint there, yeah, looks good. Looks real good. I like it. All right, let's put these screws in and we done. And just man, y'all know how we get down. If you hung off of the video, you might as well go on and smash that subscribe button. You know I'm working on this big rock. Uh, I'm about to get another car soon. Not telling you guys what it's gonna be, but it's coming. I can't wait to get it because I can't wait to put some hot rod stuff on it. So you know how we do. We always like to upgrade. So just don't want it to be regular. Yeah. But one thing for sure, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give me some power tools. So, if you want to donate to the channel, give me some power tools. Man, that would be wonderful. Man, because I swear to God, if I have to keep screwing on this thing, I'll keep doing it. Don't get it twisted. I'll keep doing it. But it'd be nice to do it a little bit easier. Oh, this thing is smooth. Oh yeah, I'm digging. Oh, look, I done broke it up. No, I didn't break it. No, it's good. It's good. Everything looks flush. There's nothing crazy going on. We got good diff fluid in it. So we're going to be ready to rock and roll, man. So tell me what you guys think, man. I'm about to put this thing back in and we're going to go from there. All right, it's time to put this diff back in, y'all. So we've been playing with it. We've been getting parts in. We've been trying to get this thing back up and running, but now it's time to put the diff in. Don't look that bad in there. Look pretty clean. So time to load this thing up. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, sits right up in there too. Good job. All right, let's see if we can get everything back put together. I probably should have. Oh, I can't put that thing in just yet. I haven't mounted my. I haven't mounted anything. Sheesh. What was I thinking? Okay, let's get all these wires out the way, and then maybe we can get some work done. All right, so I gotta put these back on. What we got? Maybe a 2. So we want to lock back into our diff. All right, so I'll line that up. Mm-hmm. And we want to, okay, that looks pretty good. Make sure we in there good. All right, that seems to be stable. Oh man, where all this oil coming from? Oh, okay. Get these back going. And do the same thing on this side. Find the groove in the actual out drive. And you want to go into that groove on that out drive. That's what it's there for. Snug it up real good. I know what's going on with that one though. It act like it didn't wanna do right. But we should be fine. Oh man, everything sounds good. Put this thing back together. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Put our brace, put everything back together. Let me just get over here somewhere. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a little more complicated than I thought. Cause I gotta put it in sideways just so I can make sure everything connects. This is the hard way. This is the way without taking off the wheels. So you just gotta kind of wedge it in there and line everything up. It'll go. You just gotta do one side at a time and kind of wedge it to where the other side doesn't come out. That was strange. Whatever that was. All right. So let's move it up a little bit, move it around, line it up. Now it's lined up. Now let's drop it back in place. Hey, sometimes you gotta wrestle with this thing, right? Oh man. wrestling with this thing for real. Woo! It finally fell in place. Thank you. Whew. Gee whiz. All right. Okay, so now that we're back in place, let's get some screws back into this thing. All right. Oh no, this is gonna drive me. So we gotta get these screws back in here. I know for sure I want to put this one in. That's what locks up. Don't get it twisted. I'm back here screwing now. If y'all can't see me, I got it. I got this thing going in here, so. Gotta put this car back together. Yep, there we go. For that one. And then all the rest of them should be easy. Should be fairly easy. Yep. There's one there. That's the top for sure. So I gotta do this once. And it works as long as the car stands still. It gets that thing going fast. Forgot about that little trick. All right. All right, so we got that. We need the one up front, and then we need the one down the middle. I don't know why I keep taking it off of this thing as if I'm done. Not that one. I need this long one here. Oh, man. Am I going to put my splitter back on? Of course. So that means I need to put everything else back together, and then the splitter's going back on. Oh yeah, that feels good. When I put that line in, you're gonna have a chance to hear it. Yep. Yeah, that's cool there. I like the way it feels. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. What was I doing? Oh, just putting everything back together, right? Put my brace bar in place. Oh, I'm gonna do the splitter. Yeah, I have to. That's the only way to get up there and hold the car down. So. Mount it back on there. But yeah, that's it for this video, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. As always, hit that like button. Share the content with people who like RC cars, man. So I'm about to get this one back going so you guys can see what's going on, and I just want to throw it out there. So hey, peace. I appreciate you guys coming in, but I'm out.